Okay, it's me, stupid English person. So I've been working on a really stupid idea. I want a puller that doesn't damage the paint when I'm removing a fork link. So as you know, you can't get these out without compressing the spring. So I've come up with this contraption. So I've got a bit of a pipe coupling here. So I've used a big bit of threaded bar, bit of 3/4 black pipe, bit of 2-inch black pipe that Darren got me, couple of bits of metal, bit of a welding, bad welding I know, but whatever. So if you're going to worry about, I'm going to cut this off, so don't worry about the extra length. So basically this is going to go around the fork to protect it. This is going to go underneath the link, so like this, bring that up to there. Then I get the other part which I've marked, so it has to go on one way, so I think it's this way.
I know, it's a bit boring. I have all the tools available this time, Calmanet, so there is
no swearing involved. So what I actually used was an old wrench I had. So got some metric socket heads, so I'm going to just nip this up equally. So obviously if this was on a good nicely painted fork, so there's nothing metal touching the fork because obviously I've got a rubber sleeve, and that goes like this. Obviously I'm going to cut this off, and then I can use my probably a socket on here.
Now, so this is going to come up to there, and then basically I'm going to just I'm stuck on something. I'm stuck on. Just double check what I'm doing. So you lower this a little bit. You can see the fork link is moving down where I want it to go, to the point where I should have enough
Well, I'm not worried about scratching the paint on forks, but I know some people are. Okay, so now this is all nice and loose, so I can just obviously this would have the half moon rubbers in the bottom and the top. I would have taken the top one out, obviously, so you're only left with is that right, the bottom one, and then obviously you've got to take that out, so you're just going to pull this out and pull it out. So that actually works really good. Not bad. Not bad. And then obviously, to put it all back together, I've just done it. So you would put what would that be? The upper one. You'd put that one in first. So you get these. Here's a top one, so obviously that one's going to go in first. I'm not going to put it in now because these have all got to be painted. Put that one in first. Then obviously this one, which is the nice one with the phosphor bronze bushes, and the sleeve, which is the better ones, because when you get a new kit now to rebuild these, just to let everybody know, these kits come with this, like an HDPE hard nylon. So you're going to basically use this instead of this. But these phosphor bronze bushes very rarely wear out, and this is why the old scooters have grease nipples on the end of the fork link. Which where's my bolt? Here. So I've taken the grease nipple out of this one. Grease nipple, obviously your grease goes in through your nipple and out through this piece into here, and you can't see it, but there's a groove around the middle, so it's going to force the grease through the groove and then out into this hardened bush which sits in your phosphor bronze, and that's your pivot point. And then obviously you've got your two, so you have one of these either side. You have this one this side, and this one this side, and this is where it gets a bit, this is why you really need two hands to do this, because then this all, it goes in. So I've got two hands to be able to maneuver stuff in, so I can push that in now to a point where it gets lined up. And it is a pain in the butt, but it's more the washers. Yeah. It's because it's really dirty in there. Okay, it's nearly there. So I'm just going to, there's so much grease and shit in there. But now that's basically going to go in. So those washers are part of the, why it's tight in there. So that should, there we go. That's probably not the ideal thing to do with an Allen key. There we go.
Again, stupid ones where you've only got one hand to do all this. I'm just gotta align the brush. It's almost aligned. A little bit. Too much. And obviously this is still covered in crap. But you get the principle of this bloody thing.
Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is make up one of these, diameter of that, with a taper on it, so that I can push that through just to align this a bit better. Because that is going to go through there.
Aligned at the bottom. I don't want to tap it and damage the thread on the end. It's basically. And forward a little bit. There we go. There we go. Now we'll just tap it. Just long hammer in there. So imagine
your dampers in the bottom, and then all you're going to do, or what I'm going to do, is now undo this. So you can see the spring's still under tension, because I can't quite get this out. Alright, so my Mark 1 actually works. Alright, so now I can take that out. So I'd undo this, take it off. So I need to take it apart again. So obviously I would put the rubber round, put this on, clamp this onto the fork leg. Again, got the rubber on there. If you watch this, when I do this up, this is going to go down. See, the only other thing you've got to be careful of is now not hitting the wrench or the spanner onto your forks. But this is alright, because I'm only using an adjustable or a spud wrench. Okay, so then we can just use a brush this time. this is just coming out. It's not threaded, but it's just, there we go. So I've got that back out. So now, obviously, this is going to be tight because I've got those stupid washers on there. There we go. There we go. Voila! Bloody hell, it worked. Sweet! It's me again. Bye.